what we're going to teach is basically trying to 5x your exit value. So there's some business person, I tend to call them the VP of digital or the VP of transformation or something like that. So I'm just going to put that here, the transformation. Your entire go-to-market strategy has got to also include, you got to open the tent and include these guys, because without their support, these guys will never get the largest budgets that they want as quickly as they want. You know, generally what I see in companies, especially hardware companies or early stage companies, is they spend so much time explaining what it is that they are to their investors and to their friends and kind of clarifying what it is they're doing, that their website is very product centric. And we all know this, we've all heard this a million times, but I think unlocking that is really the job of the go-to-market strategy that you need to go through. I gave some examples before of the natural language company that closed that $500,000 in 12 months. What they did is they went from selling into one customer, which was Microsoft Bing, to selling into 5, which was B of A, United, and a couple of others to experiment, to ramping that up to selling into 300, using the things that they learned, and then making it an automated and repeatable process. Adyen, the company that got Cisco to put their application inside the Cisco router, they picked 25 partner targets on day one, and they spent 9 months focusing on those things, going one after the next, hitting multiple people within those companies. By the end of 9 months, they had an exclusive OEM deal with Cisco, and once they had that OEM deal, 2 other companies on the list, Intel and Dell, came running in because they could see that Cisco was doing something, and they got jealous. And they spent about 1/10 the amount of time on due diligence. Cisco spent their armies of engineers to the office for 10 days at a time, and it was very nerve-wracking, as you can imagine, for the engineering team. But that led to 3 partnerships. XTPL, the CEO, they hired us. We worked with the business development lead, started doing our campaigns, our activities. One turned around and the CEO was also in California at the same time. And actually it became amazing because there was a moment where we converged what we were doing and it really blew it out. In other cases where people are doing, say, 2 markets at a time. So you're doing, you know, Northwestern Europe and the US, and you're kind of capturing your validations and you're baking them into your sales process simultaneously. And then if the US isn't working out, you back off and you focus on Europe. So there's a bunch of interesting different tactics I think that we can talk about there.